Hello, John here with EnergyHealingGuide.com. I wanted to do a little companion for the list item up above. I mentioned how when you're going to eat something for grounding purposes, salt is really key. And there's a couple ways to approach that, but I'm going to take the comedy route and invoke the late great George Carlin. He said, "Language always gives you away." So when you think about when you're describing someone, and if you say someone is the salt of the earth, what does that really mean? Well, the salt of the earth indicates someone who's reliable, stable, steadfast. You know, they're not going to be flighty, they're not going to flake out on you, they're really rock solid. So, when you think about that, you can use that to your advantage when you're looking for something to ground with. So, salt is very, very useful. It's very grounding. I find that the coarser the salt, the better. This, for example, is not technically the salt of the earth. This is actually the salt of the sea, but it still works. So if you look, I don't know if you can see this well or not, it's very, very coarse. And I find that the coarser the salt is, the better it works for this purpose. You don't need this much. You know, just a few grains on the tongue would be more than, I spilled it, oh well. Anyway, a few grains on the tongue would be more than sufficient to get you moving in that direction. For example, if you don't like the idea of a few grains of salt on the tongue, one thing which, it's going to sound kind of weird, but one thing which I really find works well as a snack to ground with are crisp salted pretzels. You got the salt, you have the crunchiness, which focuses your attention on your sense of taste and touch for the texture of the pretzel, and the very fact that we're eating, like I mentioned in the article, the actual act of eating brings us back into the awareness of our body. You know, in our bodies we need to eat in order to live. So eating is a very, very primal, very reconnecting with the body activity to do. Add that in with the salt, and you know, grab a few nice crunchy pretzels, and you're pretty much good to go. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for reading, and have a wonderful day.